Hey buddy, just give us a call back when you got a chance. I am really looking forward to you coming up next week, man. I have found this truly magnificent spot up in the Mary River on the north side of Gympie. It looks spectacular, man. The weather's going to be great. It's just going to be phenomenal, dude. Like, let's go and slay the sooty grunter, buddy.
Chasing some little ones. My mate's chasing some big ones. I'm a real novice in this kind of freshwater. Oh, freshwater. Look at the size of that turtle.
Oh, I dropped it. Oh, yeah, fish on. He's on that time. Yep. Oh, that's a bit better. All right. Now, not to get spiked.
So you want to put him in there?
Yeah, we'll put him in that. It's just a baby. That's a perfect aquarium size. Don't spike me, you bitch. Now, you know that these guys have very venomous spines?
Yeah, well, I'm not familiar completely because I've never played with them before.
Yeah, very venomous.
Dorsal or pectoral?
All of them. That's perfect aquarium size. That's like a $75, $90 fish.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was awesome, dude. First fish, not even 2 minutes. Go, Adam. Go, buddy. Oh, yes, it's a sooty. It's a little sooty. Yes, quick, get it up before it spits the hook. You got it. Good job, buddy. What a little corker, mate.
Not a good size for you?
That's a good size for your tank, too. Nice.
Look at those lips.
Beautiful, eh?
Hang on, I'll go do this.
Hold him up. There he is. The legend himself with his first ever
Sooty.
What a beautiful little fish. Good work, buddy. Thanks, bud. Let's do it. Just gonna wait. That's a young fish too. That's about a year old.
Is that all?
Yep. That's a bit better. Oh, that's heavy. That's not a toga. That's either a turtle or a lungfish. Turtle. Crafts river turtle. A lot of the time when you catch these turtles, they're not always hooked either. They just don't want
hold on.
They just don't want to let go.
Put it out.
So that is a female crafts river turtle.
Chunky little bugger, isn't he? She?
Yeah.
Smooth, different, hey? Very smooth compared to the Aquarius.
That's actually quite an old turtle, surprisingly, because of the head shape. That's an indication of age.
Yeah.
But that shell is like nowhere near as big as what it should be. Yes! Smoked it. Look at the colour on that, real rose gold colour. Well, the reason why I use these green hooks, because if you do have to leave something in a lungfish by accident or whatever and you can't get it out, these decompose really fast.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's why they go blunt so quick, because the chemical compound breaks down really fast.
I didn't know that. Well, that's good to know. So these sooty grunter, as I've learned, are introduced species into this river system. Even though they're native to Australia, they're not native to the Mary. So there is no limit, there is no restrictions on them, but they are a fantastic aquarium fish, which I'm hopefully about to find out. The Mary River cod fishing season. So I'm just going to bring these guys back. The water's 25 degrees Celsius, so that's a little bit on the warm side. Oxygen depletion is going to be a factor. So I'm bringing these guys back to pop them into the mesh-sided fish holding bag or catch bag, which we're going to pop down into the river so that water can flow through it all the time and keep these guys healthy.
Try it. She did, and she absolutely loved it. Yes! Oh! Is that a sooty? Yeah, real black one. Starfish chasing him in. Yes!
So to explain what we're doing here, Lawson's taken me to a spot on the Mary River and we're fishing to, I guess, target a couple of species. Lawson's interested in targeting some larger sooty grunters and some catfish for his very large outdoor aquaculture style pond. And I'm interested in targeting some smaller sooties and some spangle perch to train onto pellets and hopefully introduce into a community style aquarium, which will be my Saratoga tank inside, my 12-foot one. We're catching lots of sooty grunters today, lots. And to clarify, they're a native fish to Australia, but they're not native to the Mary River. They're from northern Queensland. Do they go across into Northern Territory?
Yes.
And Northern Territory.
NWA.
Really?
Yeah.
But they were in a farm dam that flooded, and fish escaped into this waterway, and they've become established. There's no bag limit here, there's no size limit here, there's no seasonal restriction. So if you take a sooty grunter, you have to take it from the water. So in essence, we're doing a good thing for the waterway and also for us. There's sooties all the way through here. So they're eating something, they're eating on something. They must be eating on the smaller Mary River cod, the rainbows, which are meant to be in these waters.
We are going to measure it. We'll measure it. These are one of the most common fish species in this Mary River. And they are absolutely so much fun to catch. Now, under the fisheries regulation, you are not allowed to release these if you catch them at all. So you either take it home and eat it, or you have to unfortunately do what you do with tilapia and kill it and bin it. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to release it.
We might eat that one.
We might eat this one though, because it's definitely big enough. We've got a good feed for tonight. Looks like we're cooking fish tonight, bro. Emily will be happy. A little native species that we get here, a little barred grunter. Go! Oh, what a bend in the rod! I saw that. Go, buddy! Another stonker!
Stacks of these everywhere. Freshwater mussels.
It just hits like a freight train. Oh, go, dude. Oh, no. Go, Adam. Fish on. What the hell did you catch? A tiger shark? That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, what a stonker. Get it up, get it up. Oh, that's the biggest one yet. What a, oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Oh, geez.
Don't lose it. Look at the size of that. That's on camera too. Look at the size of this. What an absolute stonker. That's a good 35 centimetre fish, I reckon.
I'm amazed by the colour.
Isn't it gorgeous? What a nugget, eh? Biggest fish of the day, man. So Adam's just got his PB sooty grunter, 41 centimetre monster. Hit like a freight train. Good job, dude.
It's going to be called AJ, mate. That one's Jonesy.
A sooty, about 28 centimetres. Yeah! Oh, are you serious? Go, Adam! Go, buddy! Oh, what a stonker! Oh. Dude, that's bigger than your last one! Look at the size of that!
Big sooty. Very big sooty.
Bigger than the back. That's a penis. Oh, keep still, sweetheart. Keep still. Keep still.
This guy shows the...
Oh.
Oh, it's popped out.
Maybe it...
What's the problem? Oh, it's tucked in. So there was a hook that was actually coming out of its cloaca, which means it's passed all the way through its intestinal tract, and it was in the process of pooing it out. Hopefully it has, or at least it will soon. That's a big fish. Bit of a bulge there, isn't there?
There's a bit of infection in there. But it will be in the net if it's pooped it. It sucked it back.
No, there it is. There it is there.
There it is, you got it?
That's the hook
yes,
there.
that's it, that's it. It's come out. There you go.
Beautiful. That's good.
What a stonker. Oh!
Wow.
Foul hooked in the leg.
Oh, lordy.
So this is a female white-throated snapping turtle.
Look at the face. Be careful, Adam. I love that. Love the chin.
Look at the size of it. Don't bite me, sweetheart. So you can see all that white coloration on the face being a mature female.
Yeah. So boys don't get that.
No, boys don't get that at all. Only the girls get that. Little coloration underneath there. So I'm glad the hook came out all right. But what?
The boys get those tubercles on the chin too?
Yeah, they do get that. They tend to be more like real black in their facial features.
Yeah.
But yeah, these big girls. Critically endangered species, but it's awesome to see that they're still around. So we'll let this big girl go. Do you want to have a quick hold at her?
No, mate, you're all right.
All right. See you, sweetheart. What a dinosaur. Big long tail.
Boys have big tails.
Yeah,
and girls
big
don't.
beans in there. And you can tell the male doesn't have...
Yeah, no white in the face.
No, a little bit pale, but no white markings, just real black in his features. That's definitely a good mature breeding age male, that one.
And the indents aren't quite as strong.
No, not as, nowhere near as prominent.
And is that a sex thing or is that just an age thing?
I think it's just a sex thing. See you, buddy.
Really?
Very pretty though.
Boy or a girl?
Female.
Got the white markings on its face yet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's mature.
Oh yeah, nice.
Colour on the face.
Yeah.
It's like face paint. How beautiful. See what I mean? Endangered. Critically endangered.
Yeah.
Breeding age female.
What we're using today, this is a smaller version, but it's just these green sneck hooks that have been put onto by Lawson. They're very light. There they are, green sneck hooks. This is a size 8, which is quite small. I'm trying to catch some smaller spangleds or sooties, and I think Lawson's on a size 6, which is catching the catfish on at the moment. Just a running ball sinker to a swivel. Oh, Phil messaged me. I was supposed to bring up some pellets for you.
Yeah, it's all good.
Were they the
Fish frenzy.
sponsorship moment? Frenzy Fish Feeds pellets.
Yes, that's them.
They're good pellets. It's really good food, and the growth I'm finding is very good.
Well, the place I used to get my stuff from, so did Jason, was primo.
There's a little something over here playing with my bait.
Pardon?
There's a little something playing with my bait. Hey Lawson, do you know if people at home have got sooty grunters, they can use the discount code AussieAquarist and get 10% off at checkout? And free delivery.
That's good.
I'd recommend the 6mm sinking native.
Just remember, all those stubborn Aussie bass at home that won't eat your pellets, pre-soak them for 5 minutes first. And around the side.
This is for turtles. Now Lawson, tell the folks at home what that is.
So this is a 660 litre seafood distribution bin. They use this to transport live or frozen seafood. Really good for fish transport because they're insulated, which, as Adam can attest to today, we were out at 30-degree temperatures all day. This was in full sun all day. None of the fish got cooked. They stayed at a nice cool temperature, even with being in full sun with no shade. So this is why I highly recommend, if you're doing this type of stuff, insulated eskies are the only way to do it. 150 litres of air per minute air pump is what you need. You need air oxygen when you're transporting fish. But one of the critical key components that people also don't realise is you need ammonia lock. If you're not running ammonia lock, you're still going to have fish die on you. So it's very important to make sure you're using that stuff.
So while we were there, we're putting fish in this catch bag, which has got mesh, so there's flow through of water in the river itself. At home, I've used buckets with holes drilled or
melted the soldering iron through the hole, through the wall, and you can put the fish in there with a rope on the bucket, chuck it out into the ocean, or in this case the river, and you're going to get constant water flowing through it. And that way they're not going to have any or minimal ammonia buildup, and the temperature will be even whilst you're out there for the whole day. So there's the blue 7-tail or fork-tail catfish. 4-barred grunter. Small sooty grunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small sooty grunter. Each sitting about that big. Nice little size. Next size up, more sooties. This is only temporary, just to treat the parasites. So that's 30.
29 in there.
Look at that stomp.
30.
Wow.
31. 32.
Let's get this one in.
33.
Come on.
34. You can put the last two in, mister.
Come on.
You put these ones in. Put him in.
In there.
Oh. Put him in.
In there. Yay.
35.
Hold.
There you go.
In there.
Put him in. 36.
Hey,
Sooty
ooh.
Grunner out of the Mary River system. Good
What's
work,
that?
buddy.
Hey.
Yeah. Good job. So the biggest thing with sooty grunner or spangled perch or any of your Aussie native predatory fish, they naturally want to eat small fish, crustaceans and prawns. But in a captivity environment, you train them to eat pellets, and they learn to accept pellets, which is half the battle most of the time. If you can do that successfully and then introduce them into a tank system where they are well fed and they're trained on pellets, you can have quite good success keeping them with prey fish as such, like rainbow fish or smaller fish, Aussie smelt, stuff like that. So one of the biggest key components is getting them when they're small and growing them up in that environment with their said prey fish, but getting them onto the pellets first is the biggest thing. Now, a lot of people are going to go, oh my God, they're just going to absolutely rail.
You're going to smash it,
They're going to smash it. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be total destruction. And look, a lot of the time it will be, but eventually it'll get to a point where it'll balance itself out and they'll go, you know what? I couldn't be bothered chasing that when I'm getting my food brought to me, and eventually it will stabilise.
I'm sure you found as well that fish are lazy. Fish aren't out there to make the life as hard as possible for them in the river or the sea. They want to get their food as fast as possible because they don't want to expend energy. So they may have biological instincts that that's governing their behaviour, but once they can realise that food is being presented to them in a handy parcel, quite often, and I'm finding that at the moment with my quite large Moses perch with my tiny butterfly fish, my moray eel with my other fish, except for those wrasse, that they will live quite comfortably. Of course, there's always individual personality.
That's right. Exception to the rule is always the individual. So again, when you're keeping predatory fish, especially fish that are aggressive towards their own kind, it's a very key component that you keep them in odd numbers or large numbers, so the aggression can be spaced out and they have a pecking order in amongst their group.
And the way you describe, we're talking about spangled perch, which is not one of these two, but the way you describe their behaviour almost reminded me of what I thought about tiger barbs, which I know we're talking about completely different fish, but tiger barbs in a community tank, the old school, you might have one or two, and I know they chew my gourami fins, they chew my angelfish fins, but you go and stick about 20 of them in there, and all they want to do is bicker amongst themselves and leave the other fish alone.
That's exactly right, and that is critically important when you're keeping sooty grunner, especially sooty grunner and spangled perch.
So my plan is to, we had plenty of luck yesterday, but I'm going to select 5 of the smallest sooty grunters, and there are 4 barred grunters in here to come home with me, and I'll be housing those in the outdoor IBC by themselves. I'll be training them onto friendsandfishfeast.com.au pellets. And I'm not exactly sure how long I'll do that for, how long I'll keep them separate. I certainly want to make sure that they're recognising me and that they're being active in the IBC. They're not scared, they're not timid, they're certainly eating very, very well. And I've already moved my 60-odd group of crimson spot rainbow fish into my 12-foot Saratoga tank. And I think once I'll just have to determine their behaviour, and if they're eating readily and they're captive associated and captive okay, I'll pop them inside and see what happens. If it does go pear-shaped, I do have my outdoor or 12 foot by 4 foot turtle tank, which I can rearrange the stocking. So I guess that's one thing that's pretty critical. If you're going to try and mess with this kind of thing, you need to have backup plans.
Absolutely, definitely. One key tip I will say when it comes to native fish, getting them onto pellets, is to pre-soak your pellets first in a cup of aquarium water for 5 to 8 minutes. Because what I noticed trying to get juvenile bass, silver perch, and even the dreaded yellow belly fingerlings, which no one can get to eat, is if they bite a hard pellet, they instantly spit it straight out. A lot of the time, these guys want to have a soft-bodied prey item when they're especially learning to take new food. They don't want to have any negative association with it. That was my tip. Always pre-soak your pellets, 5 to 8 minutes, then offer it, and you'll have way better success.
Yeah. All right, thanks very much for
Not a
the
problem.
fishing trip too yesterday. And
Great day, man. It was awesome.
I know. We're going to get these guys loaded up, and in about 7 hours' time, I'll see you back at my farm.